Behind me is surely one of the most hotly anticipated boats at the Dusseldorf Boat Show. It's the new Sealine F380. We originally saw plans of this boat maybe 3 years ago as the F36, but since then Sealine have been taken over by Hansa, and this is the first boat that's been built by the German yard. Let's go on board and have a bit of a closer look. The hull of the F380 is based on the proven hull of the SC35, except there's a 60cm extension up here. It's on stern drives, as is the SC35, and it's available with Volvo painted D4 260s, D4 300s and D6 330s. Some may say that stern drives aren't the best match for a flybridge boat of this size, but we've tested boats, bigger boats than this with stern drives, and actually it's usually really good fun. Obviously that remains to be seen until we test the boat. I should already point out there are a few things on this boat that are still very much at prototype level, and Sealine assure us that there are going to be changes made here and there before official production models. But one thing that will stay, and a really nice touch, is these two-way backrests here. A really simple way to make this entire area more versatile. So obviously you can have them both this way, and the table comes out from the saloon, so you can all dine around here, or flip them both this way, which is great when you're on anchor, watching the kids swim, etc. Very, very simple, but just changes up the space a bit. In the saloon now, and one of the most crucial things is how much headroom there is in here. And although the length of the boat and how tall it is, it still doesn't look too ungainly outside, yet you've got over 6 foot of headroom throughout the interior, which is really nice. And there are other nice touches too, some of which Sealine have come over from working with Hansa from the yacht division, like things like the fiddles here in the middle of the table. That is something that you see on plenty of yachts, which they've brought onto this boat. And also, this is a neat little trick, a little sofa here pushes back under the side deck, so that when you're not using it, you just have that little bit more room to move around, maybe when you're putting food out. Little details, but on a boat of this size, they make a real difference. Sealine has always been very good at doing a helm station, and I'm pleased to say that the takeover from Hansa has not changed that. It's still a very good helm position, very comfortable, for my size anyway, but this bench does slide, everything falls down nicely, opening, easy sliding window. And it's nice to have these little changes of texture as well. So you've got the sort of grey soft touch plastic here, bit of material here, leather on top. Just keeps it interesting, looks nice and classy. And the other good thing is the amount of storage that you've got around here. There's a little cubby below me here, which would be great for binoculars or something like that. Then you've got a little perspex flap here for chucking your phone into. And down here, at the end of the helm seat, another really good little storage area for chucking chart bits and bobs and navigation kit into. So down the galley, I say down, but it's only 3 shallow steps, which means that you still have a nice, good view out. You can talk to people in the saloon, no problem. But what's really good is how practical this galley is. There's storage all over the place, all different sorts as well. Good fiddles, same this side. Twin sinks, which was good. And then loads of different various, if we'll do it from the top, storage solutions going on up and down here. And a decent fridge, but you also have a fridge at the edge of the saloon as well, which is great for taking drinks and stuff out to the cockpit and up to the flybridge. We're in the master cabin now, and what's quite nice is that there's a small corridor as you come in, which seems to separate you a bit from the rest of the accommodation, makes it feel a bit more private. And it's the little touches in here that make a bit of a difference, like when you open up these cupboards, which open this way, auto illumination, underlighting down here around the bottom of the bed, the door handles, things like that, it all feel really nice, real high quality. The light switches are very classy as well, all just real nice touches that make it feel like a quality product. And also, for a boat of this size, to have 2 good bathrooms, as this boat does, is a real benefit, and the master ensuite especially is very nice with a really good big shower cubicle. This is the guest cabin. And this guy's it's set up with 2 singles, but there is an infill which drops in here, which is kept in the cupboard. There are a few intrusions over the bed here, as you can see, but there is at least space at the end of the bed to get changed quite easily. Nice little details like little reading lights here. You've got a big window, ventilation, and 2 really handy deep storage bins at the end of the bed there to chuck bits and bobs in. And actually the storage itself is quite clever as well, with hanging lockers and also compartmentalised lockers for shoes and things like that. It's key on the flybridge on a boat of this size that you don't try too hard to pack too much stuff on it, which is what Sealine has done here. You've got the basics, you've got plenty of seating, comfortably for 6, you've got a nice big table, bit of sunbathing area forward, but there's no wet bar up here. They've not tried to squeeze a fridge up here. There's just plenty of space to do what you want to do, which is lap up the sun. The helm position is good, and like downstairs in the cockpit, the seats cantilevers so that you can face obviously forwards when you're driving, but the backrest always switches over so the people can face inwards when you're dining as well.